The mountain of terror called Mountain Manaslu brings hard adventures during mountain climbing. Even the most courageous individuals have shivers when they hear a name in the world of mountaineering. Those who have dared to face its wrath mutter it in low tones, like some evil incantation. They refer to it as Mountain Manaslu, a location where human limitations are pushed and the distinction between life and death becomes hazy. This perilous peak is loaded with horror stories and legends. With promises of glory and victory, it entices the bold, but a shady secret lurks hidden beneath its regal exterior. The mountain, a ruthless protector ready to unleash terror on anybody who dare to threaten its dominance, shows its true nature to those who dare to ascend its heights. Get ready for a voyage filled with heart-pounding terror as we plunge into the depths of fear and observe the never-ending conflict between people and Mountain Manaslu, a powerful force that threatens all of existence. Prepare yourselves. The tales that follow will put your courage to the test and make you wonder just how resilient humans can be. Here, survival is the ultimate victory on the Mountain of Fear. This clip discusses the terrifying Manaslu Peak, as well as the fact that it is one of the most difficult mountains to climb. Manaslu, the 8th highest mountain in the world, is located in Nepal's Gorkha region. Its name, which translates to Mountain of the Spirit, conveys that the natives cherish it. Throughout the mountain's long and violent history, many climbers have died on its slopes. Actually, just 1 in 3 climbers who attempt to ascend Manaslu succeed. Because of the mountain's difficult terrain and unpredictable weather, climbing Manaslu is not recommended for those who are weak of heart. You must be an expert mountaineer with exceptional physical and mental power in order to climb Manaslu. Climbers must be prepared to carry big supplies, establish camps in challenging terrain, and battle the elements during the expedition, which can last up to 6 weeks. A notorious death zone, or the height over 8,000 meters when the air is thin and oxygen levels are dangerously low, must also be faced by the climbers. Climbers continue to make the journey to Manaslu to attempt the difficult feat, despite the risks. However, even experienced climbers run the risk of getting hurt. Several mountain climbers from South Korea were killed by an avalanche on Manaslu in 2018. The terrible incident served as a sobering reminder of the risks involved in climbing such a peak. In order to reach the summit of Manaslu, the climbers in this film are followed as they ascend the mountain. We get an up-close view of the difficulties they encounter, the sense of camaraderie that forms between them, and the potential mental effects that climbing such a mountain may have. Through hearing their stories, we get a better idea of climbing Manaslu and the risks that are linked with it. Skier and expert mountain climber Hillary Nelson has had a great deal of success in the competitive realm of extreme sports. She spent her childhood exploring the Rocky Mountains by going on walks, camping trips, and skiing adventures. Rocky Mountain regions are where she was born and raised. She was quickly identified by everyone around her due to her natural athleticism and her brash behavior, and it wasn't long before she began competing in regional skiing competitions. Hillary opted to relocate to Chamonix, which is located in France, after earning her degree from Colorado College in the 1990s in order to advance her skiing career. She competed in both domestic and international tournaments, earning a reputation as a fierce competitor who wasn't hesitant to take risks. After each triumph, she improved her skiing abilities and grew in self-assurance, which led to her being one of the skiers with the highest demand in the world. Hillary improved her technical climbing skills and began using her skis to take on more challenging tasks. She triumphed in the Chamonix European Extreme Ski Competition in 1996. She received funding from the North Face in 1999, giving her the opportunity to visit some of the tallest and most inaccessible mountains on Earth. The mountains themselves, though, were what Hillary loved the most. She became attracted by the challenge and thrill of skiing up some of the most hazardous and hostile slopes in the world. Hillary surmounted many challenges in her professional life, both mental and physical, but she never let fear or uncertainty hold her back. Instead, she challenged herself by seizing these setbacks as growth opportunities. The beginning of the story of Jim Morrison and Hillary Nelson occurred on Manaslu, the 8th highest mountain in the world, which is notorious for its heavy snowfall and unstable snow cover that may unleash gigantic avalanches that obliterate everything in their path. It can be risky to descend Manaslu's treacherous, extremely steep and snowy terrain, even for experienced climbers. Hillary's love of discovery and need for knowledge led her to finally become the first person in history to climb and ski the Lhotse, which is close to Everest and has an elevation of 8,516 feet. In September 2022, Hillary attempted to ski down from the top of Manaslu, a very steep and rocky Manaslu ridge. A lot of snow covered the top, making it unstable and avalanche-prone, and it was crowded with climbers from across the world and climbing aficionados. The risk of localized avalanches and the erratic winds did not make for ideal weather. Hillary made an effort to move ahead despite this, but she was unsuccessful. She kept posting updates to her Instagram about her progress, while noting the challenges of the ongoing monsoon rain, humidity, and homesickness. The horrible event occurred on September 26, 2022 at 10:40 a.m., and both Hillary and Jim Morrison witnessed it. The entire community of people who participate in extreme sports was rocked to its core and inconsolable when they learned that Hillary had passed away. Hillary was a trailblazer in the field of extreme sports thanks to her boundless enthusiasm and unwavering dedication. She has developed a considerable fan base as a result. Never having been unprepared for the dangers that come with participating in extreme sports, Hillary had made it a point to make sure that she had done the necessary safety measures. She was highly recognized for her careful planning and attention to detail, and she served as an inspiration to many young people who were interested in extreme sports. However, on that terrible day, something went wrong, and Hillary and Jim's safety precautions were not enough to shield them from the consequences. It is significant to emphasize what the tragedy serves as a reminder of the inherent risks associated with engaging in extreme sports, even though the investigation into the circumstances of the incident is still underway. The untimely passing of Hillary will take many years for the extreme sports sector to fully recover from the huge loss she caused. For as long as extreme sports are practiced, she'll be recognized for her successes and the passion she had for the activity, but her tragic passing highlights the need for stricter safety measures and preparedness. It is a sobering reminder that safety and preparedness are essential, and that even the most talented and skilled sportsmen are not invincible. Extreme sports are becoming more and more popular, thus it is crucial that we take that appropriate procedure to ensure athlete safety and reduce potential risks. Following this tragedy, many people from the extreme sports community have banded together to pay tribute to Hillary and push for better safety regulations. It is a monument to the influence she had on the sport and the admirers and supporters of her. Although the extreme sports community has lost a shining star, Hillary's accomplishments and the safety precautions that her passing has sparked will carry on her legacy. May her memory serve as a reminder to every one of us to never take security for granted in any aspect of our lives, and may she rest in peace. The Peak Manaslu is a tremendous test of strength, endurance, and competence for any climber who is brave enough to tackle it. Despite the numerous dangers and challenges it presents, reaching its summit and taking in the breathtaking views is a truly unique experience. Climbers must approach Manaslu with caution, respect, and readiness for the dangers that lay ahead, though. The Mountain Manaslu deserves to be appreciated. Only a select few are capable of taking on the challenge, and those who are must be ready to tackle the worst-case scenario. When ascending Manaslu, the journey and the encounters along the way are equally as significant as the peak. Additionally, the benefits outweigh the considerable hazards. For those who are willing to take on the task, climbing Manaslu offers a sense of success that is unmatched. Are you therefore ready to scale the mountain of fear? What are your thoughts about that? Let us know in the comments. And thanks for watching.